everyone, welcome to Montessori Matters with Blessing Fort-Ike. In this video, I discuss how to introduce children to goal setting. As we approach the end of another year, many adults have the practice of setting goals for the new year. I believe it's an essential habit to teach our children so that they can develop that same habit early in life. They will not have stress or struggle in setting goals. You might be wondering, how do I teach my 2-year-old? How do I teach my 3-year-old, even 6-year-old goal setting? Hence this video is simple, it's fun, and it's without stress. I know you know what goal setting is, so I will just mention a few benefits of goal setting to children. It teaches them responsibility. It helps them develop the habit of setting goals early. It helps them develop the lifelong habit, because goal setting is a lifelong habit. Once you get it, you've gotten it. It also helps them to develop the I can do attitude. That are some of the benefits of goal setting to children. So let's come to goal setting proper. How do you introduce them? How do you tell them about goal setting? You must define what goal setting is to them. Let them know that goal setting is a thinking about what you want to do, what you want to be, and what you want to have, and documenting and writing it down. After that, let them know that your goals must be specific, must be measurable and trackable. They might not understand this word, they might not comprehend it more, but you explain to them that it must be something they can say, okay, this is what I'm doing. Let me give you an example. Say, okay, they should not say, I want to be the best in mathematics in the coming year. They should say, I want to score 90% or I want to score 100% in math in the coming school academic year, in the coming year. They should not say, I want to dress neatly. It's not specific, it's not trackable, it's not measurable. They can say, I want to learn how to lace up my shoes properly next year, or excellently. Or I want to learn how to ride my bicycle. These are specific and measurable, trackable goals. After you have explained this to them, you're not okay, now it is time to set our goals and let's write it down. Are you ready to do that with mommy? The child will tell you yes or no. So let me give you example what you do now. You will not say, okay, now think of what you want to be doing next year, or what you want to learn how to do next year. Think of what you want to have next year, and think of what you want to be. So some might say, okay, you can give them example if they are lost, but some of them might know, oh, I want to learn how to lace up my shoes. I want to learn how to ride a tricycle. I want to learn how to cook. Oh, I want to score 100% in maths, because you have told them it must be specific, measurable, and trackable. You explain what that is to them. So for the ones that can write, let them write it down. But for the 2-year-old, the 3-year-old, you can help them write it down. After this, you cannot ask them what is the purpose, because once you know the purpose of the thing, you'll be able to push. You'll be able to push through to achieve your goal. So you might not tell them that you're asking them what the purpose is. Like, okay, why will you want to learn how to lace up your shoes? Why will you want to learn how to ride your tricycle? Or how will it make you feel? If you learn how to ride your tricycle, if you have 100% in math in the next academic year, how will it make you feel? So you let them brainstorm, think about it, and let them write it down. For the ones you help them, the ones you are helping to write it down. So now they are getting the feeling, they are excited. Oh, this is what I will get from it. So they are excited to help them write it down. They write it down. After they've known the purpose and the why for their goal or their goals, depending on how many goals they wrote down, then you can now proceed to the next step. Show them or teach them how to break the goals into smaller actionable steps. What are the steps? So what are you going to do to achieve it? Oh, I'm going to practice. That is vague. No, what are you going to do daily? So you can give them an example. Maybe for the one that said, I want to have 100% in math next year, it's okay. Do you think when your teacher is teaching, you'll be distracted discussing with your friend, or you will listen attentively to your teacher? Which of these you think will help you achieve your goal? The teacher will say, oh, I will listen attentively to my teacher. So good, so let's write it down. That in class, I must listen attentively to my teacher. After that, what do you think you do? You have to take your notes correctly. So you have to write your notes correctly. So you say, okay, the first actionable step is that I listen attentively to my teacher. I take my notes properly. And when I get home, I read my notes daily. So when reading my notes, if I find anything difficult, I note it. I ask my mom or dad, or I ask an older sibling or my teacher the next day to put me through. So all this actionable smaller step is written down under that particular goal. So if the child have 3 goals, he does this for each of the goals and note it there. So after that, then if you are the one helping the child, you note it down. After that, you can ask the child. Now is time for brainstorming of obstacles, anything that can prevent you from achieving your goals. What are the things you think will prevent you from listening to your teacher attentively, or will prevent you from reading your book daily, so that you'll be able to achieve your goal, and so that you'll be able to learn how to cook, so that you'll be able to learn how to lace up your shoes? So the child brainstorm. You tell them, you don't just say brainstorm, but you tell them to think about it. Oh, my friend might be beckoning or may want to tell me something. So what do you think you should tell your friend when your teacher is teaching and he's trying to distract you? I will tell my friend, please, can we talk later after the class? Okay, let's write it down. When you face a situation, this is what you do. You note it down under that particular goal. Or maybe the child's reason was like, oh, I would love to play with my siblings when they are playing, so I wouldn't want to read my book. So you ask, so what do you think you can do to also read your book and play? Oh, I think I will just quickly read through my books and join my siblings to play. So I read my book and play afterwards. Or, oh, I think I will play so that I will not be distracted while reading my book. I think I will play after playing with my siblings for 30 minutes or for 1 hour. I will come back to my book and read through my book or my books. So the child will note it down. Then after that, you can now paste the goal on the wall. For some, especially for the smaller ones, even adults, they do it. They cannot get pictures that depict those goals. Maybe the child said you want to learn how to lace up the shoe. You can look for a picture of somebody lacing up the shoe, put it there in front of that one that you've written down. Tricycle, just like that, you put it there. 100% in math, you put it a picture that depicts that, you paste it there. So it is now time for implementation. So when it's time for implementation, it's okay, now you started, maybe the child is implementing you, or then they do it the first 2 weeks, the first 7 days, they are doing it happily, joyfully. So as time goes on, they are trying to draw back. You motivate them and tell them to go back to their why. See why you want to learn how to lace your shoes, see why you want to learn how to brush your teeth properly, see why you want to have 100% in math next year. So that will keep them going. So maybe for the one that said, I want to have 100%, and it's time now, is distracted by play. You know, like, remember you said you will quickly do your homework. Or if you don't want to over remind him, you can even tell him can you go back to your goals and see what you wrote for this obstacle? The child goes back. Oh, I said I will quickly read through my work before playing. Or I said I will play in 30 minutes or 1 hour time. I will do my work. So mommy, once it's 1 hour, please just let me know I'll do my work. By doing this, they are taking responsibility for their action. They are taking responsibility to achieve their goals right from small. So they know they ought to do this. I ought to set goal. I ought to break it down. I ought to know why. I ought to brainstorm on the obstacle. All this become part of it. As you do it yearly, at the end of every year, or when their birthday is approaching, you tell them to do, depending on when you want to choose to tell them to start learning how to set their goal. It can be at the end of the year, it can be when their birthday, their next birthday is approaching, you tell them to set the goals for the next year of their life. As they do it yearly, become part of them, and it will be done effortlessly as they grow up. So it's that simple. It is fun for you when writing the goal, even implementing it. It is fun for the children. So just be patient with them. They will catch up with it. That is it. So I believe you've learned something. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share with your contacts. Thank you.